Welcome to our journey through the cosmos. Today, we're exploring some of the most extreme exoplanets out there. Buckle up because these are places you definitely wouldn't want to visit. Now, when I say extreme, I'm not talking about a little bit of rain or a slightly warmer day. We're talking about planets where the very laws of physics seem to be playing a cosmic joke. Planets so bizarre, so outlandishly different from our own that they make Earth look like a walk in the park. So are you ready to explore the wild side of the universe? Let's warp speed ahead and meet some of the most inhospitable, mind-boggling planets ever discovered. First up, we're traveling to HD 189733b, a seemingly serene blue gas giant. But don't let that azure hue fool you. This planet is home to winds so fierce they make a hurricane look like a gentle breeze. We're talking winds whipping around at 4,500 miles per hour. And it's not just the speed that's terrifying. HD 189733b has a rather unique form of precipitation. Instead of water, it rains glass. Sideways. Yes, you heard that right. Shards of molten glass propelled by those hurricane-force winds would slice and dice anything in their path. So much for a relaxing day at the beach. This is one planet where you definitely need an umbrella, a very, very strong umbrella. And just to add insult to injury, the atmospheric pressure on HD 189733b is absolutely crushing. You'd be squashed flatter than a pancake before you could say, "Exoplanet, trust me, you wouldn't last 5 seconds on this stormy behemoth." But hey, at least it's pretty to look at from a safe distance, right? Just remember, admire the blue hue, but don't even think about booking a vacation. Next, we're cranking up the heat and visiting Kepler 70b, a planet that makes Mercury look like a winter wonderland. This scorching inferno orbits so close to its star that its year is a mere 12 hours long. Imagine celebrating your birthday every 12 hours. You'd age out before you could say happy birthday. But that's not even the most extreme part. Kepler 70b boasts a surface temperature of over 12,000 degrees Fahrenheit. To put that in perspective, that's hotter than the surface of some stars. You wouldn't just melt on this planet, you'd instantly vaporize. We're talking about a level of heat that would make even the most hardcore sunbather break a sweat. And speaking of sweat, you wouldn't even have time to break one on Kepler 70b. The intense heat would instantly turn you into a puff of cosmic smoke. So, unless you're a fan of extreme sauna sessions, I'd recommend staying far, far away from this fiery inferno. Now let's talk about WASP-12b, a gas giant with a rather unfortunate fate. This poor planet is being slowly devoured by its own star. Talk about a bad breakup. As WASP-12b spirals closer and closer to its doom, its atmosphere is being stripped away, leaving a trail of planetary debris in its wake. Imagine a cosmic game of tug-of-war, but the star is winning big time, and it gets even more dramatic. The intense gravitational forces from the star are stretching WASP-12b into an egg shape. This planet is literally being ripped apart before our very eyes. It's a cosmic tragedy, a stark reminder of the immense power of stars and the sometimes violent nature of the universe. So while we can appreciate the beauty of a star's light, let's not forget that they can also be ruthless destroyers of worlds. Ever heard the phrase ice on fire? Sounds like a contradiction, right? Well, welcome to Gliese 436b, where the impossible is a reality. This bizarre exoplanet is a giant ball of ice, but it's on fire. You see, Gliese 436b orbits incredibly close to its star, which should, in theory, turn all that ice into steam. But here's the catch. The planet's gravity is so strong that it compresses the water molecules, preventing them from escaping into the atmosphere. So what you have is a planet covered in burning ice. The heat is intense enough to ignite the surface, but the pressure keeps the water from evaporating. It's a cosmic paradox, a mind-bending example of the extreme conditions that can exist in our universe. Just imagine trying to explain this one to your friends back on Earth. Oh, it's a planet made of ice, but it's also on fire. They'd probably think you'd been hitting the cosmic cocktails a bit too hard. Now, who doesn't love a little bling? Well, if you're a fan of diamonds, then 55 Cancri A is the planet for you. This glittering exoplanet is twice the size of Earth and is made almost entirely of pure crystallized carbon. We're talking about a planet-sized diamond, folks. Can you imagine the sparkle? But before you start planning your interstellar heist, there's a catch. 55 Cancri orbits its star at an insanely close distance. I'm talking about a year that lasts a mere 18 hours. And with that proximity comes some seriously intense heat. We're talking about surface temperatures reaching a scorching 4,900 degrees Fahrenheit. So while 55 Cancri might be the ultimate status symbol, it's also a death trap. You'd be fried to a crisp before you could even say bling bling. Sometimes all that glitters is definitely not gold, or in this case, diamonds. Hold on tight, folks, because we're about to embark on the wildest roller coaster ride in the cosmos. Our destination is HD 106906b, a planet with an orbit so eccentric it makes a tilt-a-whirl look tame. This rogue planet swings around its star in a wildly elongated oval, taking a mind-boggling 15,000 years to complete one orbit. Imagine the seasons on that planet. Talk about extreme weather patterns. For most of its year, HD 106906b would be a frozen wasteland, plunged into an eternal cosmic winter. But then, for a fleeting cosmic moment, it would swing close to its star, experiencing a brief but intense burst of scorching heat. It's like going from the Arctic to the Sahara Desert in the blink of an eye. Talk about a planetary mood swing. I wouldn't recommend packing for this trip unless you have a suitcase that can handle both parkas and swimsuits. Number 7, TRES 2b, blacker than black. Prepare to enter the cosmic abyss because we're about to visit TRES 2b, the darkest planet ever discovered. This enigmatic gas giant reflects less than 1% of the light that hits it, making it blacker than coal, asphalt, and even the darkest acrylic paint. Imagine a world shrouded in perpetual darkness where even the faintest starlight struggles to penetrate the thick, light-absorbing atmosphere. It's enough to give anyone a case of cosmic claustrophobia. Scientists are still baffled by TRES 2b's extreme darkness. Some theories suggest that its atmosphere might contain light-absorbing chemicals, while others propose that its surface is covered in exotic light-trapping materials. Whatever the reason, one thing is for sure. TRES 2b is a planet of mystery, a cosmic enigma that continues to intrigue and perplex astronomers. It's a reminder that the universe is full of surprises, and some secrets are darker than we could ever imagine. Number 8, PSR B 1600-2026b, the Ancient Mariner. Now let's travel back in time to meet PSR B 1600-2026b, one of the oldest planets ever discovered. This ancient mariner formed a mere billion years after the Big Bang, making it nearly as old as the universe itself. To put that in perspective, our own solar system is a mere 4.6 billion years old. So, while Earth was still busy forming, PSR B 1600-2026b was already a seasoned cosmic traveler. This Methuselah of a planet orbits a unique stellar duo, a pulsar and a white dwarf star. It's a cosmic dance of the undead as these stellar remnants continue to exert their gravitational influence billions of years after their prime. PSR B 1600-2026b is a testament to the enduring nature of planets, proving that they can survive even the most chaotic of cosmic events. It's a reminder that the universe is full of ancient wonders just waiting to be discovered. Number 9, Kepler 16b, a Tatooine sunset. Finally, we arrive at Kepler 16b, a planet that will look familiar to any Star Wars fans out there. This Tatooine-like world orbits not one, but two stars, making for some truly spectacular sunsets. Imagine standing on the surface of Kepler 16b, gazing up at a sky illuminated by two suns, casting long double shadows across the alien landscape. It's a sight that would make even Luke Skywalker jealous. But don't let the romantic sunsets fool you. Kepler 16b is a gas giant, meaning there's no solid surface to stand on. Plus, it's a bit chilly, with an average temperature of minus 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Still, Kepler 16b captures the imagination and reminds us that the universe is full of possibilities, some even stranger than fiction. Who knows, maybe somewhere out there, a real-life Tatooine awaits our discovery. Until next time, space explorers, thanks for joining us on this wild ride through the universe. We've explored planets with glass rain, burning ice, and diamond surfaces. We've witnessed cosmic cannibalism, extreme roller coasters, and the darkest planet imaginable. And we've only just scratched the surface of what's out there. The universe is vast, full of strange and wonderful worlds just waiting to be discovered. So keep looking up, keep asking questions, and never stop exploring. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more cosmic adventures. See you next time.